Hello, I'm here. You hop on, say hi. Hi, Rosie. I'm gonna give it another minute or so, Rosie, before I start. Hi, Linda. I was kind of later getting on than I normally am. I give it another about 30 seconds and we'll get started. Okay, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna flip the camera down. Um, Last day to take advantage of the special that we have going on for the starter kit if you're not working with the Kernan demonstrator and would love to get your hands on some supplies. $165 worth of product for $99 plus tax, and there's no obligation. You don't have to do anything. When you get your kit, you can use the product however you want to use it. Also, the virtual album retreat is July 16th through the 18th, and you will make 12 two-page spreads, one for each month of the year, um, for $250. Everything is included. It'll be in packets. I thought I had a picture of it. A packet individually month is packet separately, so you get 12 of those. You'll get, I think it's 4 stamp sets. You get that goes with the kit. All the embellishments you would need. Oh, I can't remember, but everything in the kit will be included to make these. And I did print out this paper. It kind of shows you what the pages will look like. This is the first 4 months, and then this is the other 8 months. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I can answer them for you. I think on one of my lives, I showed you these trifold cards, and I'm gonna show you how to make them. This one, nothing was stamped on this one. This is all from meant to be the scrapbooking kit. So we're going to get started. I have 2 more I'm going to show you, and I'll show you after I do this for you. I'm using Cherry Cobbler, Basic White. Let me get the pieces separate. And Basic White, Cherry Cobbler, and this is the Timeless Plaid DSP. And then you'll need, these are the arches. Number 1 is this one here from the outside. Number 2 would be this one. And then number 3 would be your white. Okay? So let me pull this aside. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put these on. These are my layers here, okay? And I'm going to put them on a while because this, I'm going to stamp some stuff on that one. Hi, Vicki. Welcome. So I'm just putting these on. And you want to kind of center it in the middle between the stitching. This all has stitching around it. And then you'll need 2 pieces of cherry cobbler, whatever your base is going to be. That's the color you want. These are 3 by 2, and they're scored at 1 on the 2-inch side. So we'll put this on here, get this done. Okay. And I'm going to fold these up. Three by 2 on the 2-inch side. You're gonna score it at 1. Okay. So to put these together, you're gonna. I did this wrong. I wanted to put these down first. So we'll just put them on here. I'll put them in the back. Let me show you this one here. This is the one I was going to show you after I was done. But I had put them. I connected the cherry cobbler first. Is what I wanted to do, and then our other arches will cover that. So you'll be able to see if I do this, okay, and you take this, you'll see some of the arch. So we're going to put it on the back side. So, in other words, we want this one to go like that. So we're going to put them here. Okay, you can cover the back if you don't want to see this. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on both sides of these. And I'm going to lay this on here. Make sure it's straight and even. It's not even. Gotta get it off. Should just do one side at a time, not 2 of them together. There we go. There we go. And then that'll open like that, okay? And then for this one, you want it to open this way. So you want to put it on that way, not the way I put it on the last time. So in other words, the fold, you're going to put glue on the outer side and not the inside. You're going to lay it on here, right on the edge of the side there and the bottom. And then this one will go, let me do this again. This way. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do that wrong? Let me find something here. Hold on a minute. I think I did it wrong. No, that won't work. I did that wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I did it wrong. You won't see that. Because I want it to go and then fold in there. That's how I want it, I think. Oh my gosh. Never a dull moment on a live. Just saying. I think I got it right now. We'll see. If not, we're going to just finish it and say that's it. Yeah, that's how you want it, I think. That's not how I want it. Well, you know what? I'm going to finish it anyway. That's not how I want it. Ugh. So much to show you how to do this. I mean, look, I made 4 of them. I don't like that. Let me get another piece. Hold on now. I'm going to get a piece of cherry cobbler here and cut a 3x2, and we'll go from there. I'm sorry. 3. Maybe I should have made more than just 4. I'm going to score that at 1. Yeah, I figured that's what I want. Thanks, Linda. So let me do that again. The fold on the end, guys. I can't believe I did that. Talk about bloopers. And then you're going to put glue on that side, and then you're going to put your panel on the top there. Like so. That's how you want it. Alright, now we're going to stamp. I'll stick to stamping. I need a wipe to get some glue off here. I don't feel like going to get my chamois wet that came with the glass plate. Okay. So I was going to do a Christmas one, but instead I am going to grab Round We Go. Okay. And I'm going to take the small one, and I'm going to mount that. And I'm going to get my cherry cobbler. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay. And then I am going to get Mossy Meadow, which is, Mossy Meadow is the darker one, and Old Olive is in this paper. So I'm going to take Mossy Meadow, and I am just going to take and draw my own leaf and my own stem. I'm going to take this center, and I am going to get did I throw my scrap paper away? I must have. Here's a piece. going to take my my cherry cobbler, stamp off, and I'm going to just go in the middle for the center. And then in this set, I am going to say, happiest birthday. And now I have my marker here. I'm just going to use my marker and ink it up with my marker. And I'm going to put that in the corner down here, I think, right there. And then I am going to take Old Olive, and I'm just going to color these in. They almost look the same till it dries. That's going to be on the front. Okay. Now I'm going to take, there's stars in here. Close this up. And I am just going to take Old Olive and just put some green on there. And then that will be the front. And then for the middle, I am going to put Time to Celebrate. And I'm going to get the green. Time to Celebrate. I'm going to put that right in the middle. Then I'm going to take Cherry Cobbler, put some stars right there. That's the middle. And then for this one, I am going to take the same DSP, okay, and there's my cutter, trimmer. Let me close this up before I get in. And I am going to cut 3/4 of an inch. Oops. Well, that didn't work. It scored. Oh, it's because my blade's not in. Come on, Deb. It's been trying to rain again here today, and maybe that's my problem. I'm tired of rain. I'm going to put that at the bottom. Like so. And I'm just going to use glue to put that on. And I'm going to trim that off. And before I put that down, I'm going to take the stars again and my Cherry Cobbler. And I'm just going to stamp like that. Like so. Oh, get your fingers in it yet, Deb. And then that will go on the inside there. So we're gonna glue these down. Yeah, I thought about a Christmas one, and then I thought, no, not yet. We just got over Memorial Day. It'll be here soon enough. Okay, so we have them down, and that would be your card after I flubbed it up. Okay, now to take it one step further, you can take your Wink of Stella and I am just going to go on the outside of each of these. You want to be careful because the Wink of Stella is a wet glitter and it will smear your colors. So you just want to make sure you stay in where the color is. Okay, so let me do the center. I'll hold it up. I don't know. Yeah, there is on my part, Vicky. I don't know if you'll be able to see there you go. It just makes it a little shiny. There you go. See the shine? Yeah, there's flub. I have a lot of flub ups. So that is my card, that one. And then, like I said, here is the one I did. And then I did this one. So now I'm going to show you another cute little thing that you can use as a gift card holder. I'm going to clean my stamps off so I don't get this coming up in the next one. Just real quick here. I'll really clean them later. Okay, let me set these aside. I'll set them over here. Okay, I'm going to show you this card here. I do not have a saying on this one. Thank you, Vicki. I do not have a saying on this yet. But it's a little popsicle, and it opens up like this. And I have a gift card holder in here. Okay? This gift card is actually a little too small. So the one I'm going to show you tonight is going to be a little bigger. It will still go in, but it's a little tight. Okay? But that will be, you can put that here and put this up here for your greeting, however you want to do it. But that is going to be a gift card holder, and it's going to be for birthday. And that's what I'm going to put on here later when I'm done the other one. So let me pull this out, lay that there. And I'm going to show you what you need for this one. Everyday arches. And you need, let me see which one this is. That's the one. Number 3 and number 4. Number 3 and 4 from the outside. Whoops. 3 and 4 from the outside. I do too, Rosie. Okay, so let me yeah, okay. For the popsicle card, I'm going to cut a piece of cardstock so I can show you how to cut to make it a card itself. So you will need a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to just use white if I can find my white. Can you tell I'm not prepared tonight? Hey, I put my white away. Can you imagine that? Okay. Piece of white so I can show you how to do this. Piece of card base. Your card base will be 3.5 by 9.5. So I'm going to cut 3.5. So you want to cut that on an 8.5-inch side. And you're going to cut it at 9.5. Okay. I'm going to get my arches here. Whoops. And I need number 3. I think that's this one. Since it fell out. Yeah. Okay. You're going to score this at 4 3/4. Okay. So score it at 4 3/4. Bring in my cut and emboss machine. Now you could run this through the mini one, but I've been using my daddy boss. I'm just scoring my score edges. Okay. Now you're gonna slide this up here. I have to tell you. Oh, really, Rosie? Hi, Carol. I was on at 6 to let everybody know that I was going to be on at 8. Okay, you're going to take your card at the folded end. You're going to lay your arches, the flat side, just a little bit above your fold, your scored line, okay? And you're going to run it through. You don't want it on top because it will cut your cardstock. I'm just trying to lay it down. In fact, I got a little piece of tape here. I'm going to just hold it down so it doesn't move. Okay. Then I'm going to lay the top plate on, and we're going to run it through. I'll show you the cards we did, Carol. I did one, and then I had other ones that I made. And this is the second thing I'm making. Okay. We're going to take off that tape. Throw that away. Take it out of there. and you come up with. Now, when you do two pieces at the same time, hi Tina, when you do two pieces at the same time, it will stick together. Just twist your paper a little bit. You don't want to twist it too hard, and it'll take away the break the togetherness apart. But this is your card you're going to use, okay? I'm using pumpkin pie, and you will also need the very middle one, the smallest one. You'll need that. That is that one there, okay? You're going to put this on first. I got some glue there. Why do I have glue there? Get rid of that. Okay. So we're going to take and put our glue. You want to determine what side you want, which is the same, okay? But you want this on the front. And you're only going to put it down so far. You're not going to do the whole thing. The reason being, I have a card here, an envelope. You want to make sure your card will fit in the envelope. So you want to make sure that you put your stick on enough to give you enough room to slide it in your envelope. Okay? All right. Designer Series paper. Thank you for sharing, Tina. I am using, which one am I using? Oh, I am using the Bright and Beautiful paper. And I think it's still on the last chance list, but I'm not sure if it's available. I haven't checked today. That's going to go on the front, okay? And all you do is just glue that right on the front of your card. And you want to put it down at the very edge of your card where this stick is. Like so. Okay? That's the front of your card so far. You're going to open it up. You're going to stick one in here. And these are done with number 4. This is done with number 4. This is going to be your pocket. I'm going to just cut that down. And I'm going to cut it at 2 3/4. No, that's too big. Let's do 2. Cut it at 2. Then I'm going to grab a 3/4 inch retired punch circle. And I'm just going to put a tab in. Well, it's not quite in the middle, but that's all right. This I can glue down. You can use your stamp and seal. I'm using my liquid glue. And that's going to go close to the center of the fold, okay? And in the middle. Because you want to be able to fold it. Now I'll let that dry before I try that. So, for the front, I thought I would use Happy Birthday again. Happiest birthday. And I am going to use my 1 and 3. That might be too big. that'll be all right there. Happiest birthday. And I am going to do that in pumpkin pie. Thanks, Vicky. I got it off of when I was checking Pinterest, and it took me to the website, and it had a video, I think, or it might have been even on YouTube, and I forgot to write down the demonstrator's name. But you're going to stamp happy birthday, and then I am going to get my lemon lolly and the stars. And I'm just gonna oh, I messed that up. I don't like that. I'll stamp out around it. I didn't like that. I didn't clean my stamp off very well. I'll have to fix that. Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then for the inside, I'm going to get Time to Celebrate. Or Let's Celebrate. Time to Celebrate. And that's going to go on the inside. And I'm going to keep my pumpkin pie. And I'm going to put it at the top. That way you can be able to, you know what? I'm going to put it at the bottom. That way you can stamp up at the top. And get my lemon lime twist. Stamp there. Stamp there. Okay. Now we can put it together, and there I have my boo-boo, my flub up. I'm just taking my eraser and trying to get that little smudge off. Oh, thanks, Gloria Jean. Okay. This is going to go on the inside. You want it down close to that edge, to that fold. Remember, you want to be able to fold it, okay? I see another smudge. I must have it on my fingers. And then for this, I thought maybe we could just stamp a couple of stars again. Okay. Now we're going to put this on. We'll get dimensionals. Put that right down here. Get the card. And see, that's much easier. And you fold it. And you have your birthday card, gift card holder. And like I said, it will fit in a regular card that we have. All these cards will. All these cards that I did tonight, well, that I did, will fit in the envelope. So, for the ones that were late getting on, I appreciate you showing up. This is my popsicle card. This is my one trifold, two, and the one I did tonight. And they open like this. Okay. And then this one, this is all done with just DSP. The only thing that's holding it together is the 2x3. Nope, it's a piece of paper. I'll tell you, it's a 2.5 inch by 11. 2.5 inch by 11, no, 10 3/4. And then you score it 3 different places. But yeah, this is just DSP on both sides. I think it's Thoughtful Journey. So, and then this one I showed, these two I showed a couple weeks ago that I was going to show you. I was going to do this on Monday and I couldn't do it. So, all right, that is my, and this is Carol, this is the other one. And then this one. And I put Wink of Stella on the hearts and the stars. So, alrighty. I hope you enjoyed tonight. Thanks, Tina. Oh, I want to tell you, after June 20th, since I have so much trouble with this program that I am using, I will only be videoing on YouTube, and then I will download from YouTube to my Facebook business page, the Stampin' Hut. It's just that it gives me a lot of headaches, especially when you guys buffer and I don't see that, and then I get a box saying I have to start and stop, then it kicks me off. I'm tired of playing with that. So I will do lives on YouTube starting after June 20th, okay? Because I'm paid up till June 20th. And I will just take from YouTube and put it on my Facebook page. All right, I will keep telling you all that as we go on, but too much trouble, headaches with this program I'm using. So I will let you know exactly when, and I might even try it to see if it works okay. Okay, so all right. With that being said, I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I don't have too much problem with you too, Carol. So thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate every one of you. And I will be back here on Monday with something. I'm not sure which. Thanks, Linda. So have a great rest of the weekend, I guess. And don't forget to share my video, like my video. I would appreciate it. Have a great week, rest of the